Hey guys, I'm Mike Trout. I'm back with Rawlings, the best glove in the world.
What about that 4040 V3 do you like?
I don't know, man. You know, you kind of try on different shoes, cleats throughout the year, and you know, I've been with New Balance for four years now, and I really like these. You know, these are the Dustin Pedroia 4040 V3 models, and you know, obviously not getting that Boston red, but I like the little camo and
nice.
the white tip. It just has that athletic feel, and they mold to my feet perfectly. And I know they just came out with their most recent one. I can't think of what the model is called, but they're customizable and all that. But
yeah, the 3000 V3. Yep.
Yeah, so that one. I don't have the widest foot, so I love the way they look. But for feel, I'm all about comfort, and this is what feels best on my feet. And you know, New Balance, these guys have been treating me great for years now, and this is my go-to model.
Yeah.
And the turfs, I do the same thing. These are pretty much the same ones. A little different look, you know, do the navy blue, switch up the color scheme a little bit, keep everyone on their toes, but this is these are my go-tos right here.
So tell me, because you know, as a center fielder, I feel like there's no chance I would ever wear plastic cleats. Do you feel the same way about that?
Yeah, I can do it in batting practice, or you know, most of the time we just wear turfs in batting practice the whole time. But for me, I need to feel a grip out there, so I'm all about the metals. And I know a lot of people say they, you know, feel better on your feet and your shins and your legs when you wear the moldeds with the plastics. But for me, I'm a base stealer. I need to have much traction as possible. I know nothing else digs into the grass or turf or dirt in the infield like these. So I'm a speed guy, so I got to utilize that any way I can. I can't be slipping out there anytime I'm out on the field. So these metals, I'll be playing these for until I have to make adjustments as far as my body goes.
Yeah. So as far as performance, the New Balance, I mean, do you have any like thoughts about when you first put them on? You've been with them for 4 years. Were you kind of like, this is different than what I've used in the past? Or?
When I first got into pro ball back in 2010, I was at Nike Marucci's because I just wanted to look.
They look good.
They look good and all that. But after a couple years, I was like, man, kind of feel a little heavier, and I said, man, I'm a speed guy, and I need light shoes that are comfortable. And one of my teammates let me put on his New Balance cleats, and they felt like running shoes to me. I mean, they felt great on my feet.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked back since then. So, you know, you get over what the look, and I think, you know, these look great. I love the appearance of these and everything. But when I first got into pro ball, I was pretty clueless as far as that goes. And I mean, New Balance, you look how much they've grown as a company throughout the past however many years, and now they're, if not the most popular shoe in the game. You know, they keep expanding year after year. But back in, you know, in 2012 when I switched over, there was very few people wearing them. But you know, like I said, people get over, oh, you need all the bells and whistles. I'm all about comfort. And like I said, they look good. Really staying up to date with their designs year after year, but at the end of the day, it's about comfort, and it's hard to find anything more comfortable on these shoes.
Oh, those fresh foams, those are sick. Do you train in those fresh foams?
These right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these too. These are more in the weight room than anything. You know, if I do cardio work on a treadmill, whatever, I'll strap these on. These feel really good. And you know, I use these during BP sometimes too, but the bottoms of these, they give you a little bit extra traction out there on the grass. So
Gotcha.
That's why when I'm doing baseball stuff, where we're hitting on a, you know, if it's raining a little bit, a wet mat, these little spikes right here prevent you from slipping a little more than these. So if you're on a dry surface, these are good to go. I mean, they're all super comfortable. Marucci is my model. I've been swinging these for a couple years now. It's the AP5.
Pujols.
But I got it structured through the off season with these guys, and now I have my own model. It's pretty much the AP5, but I tinkered with the handle a little bit to fraction it down a size. So now I have my own little model, and you gotta swing what feels comfortable to you. So these are my go-to. This is a different color scheme. I've never used this color before, but I love the way it feels and looks right now. And you got to be comfortable with your swinging. But if you look at a lot of video of me for the majority of my big league career, this is what you'll see me swinging, and I still like these.
Yeah. So you have you had any experience with other bat companies or no?
Yeah, I've swung Louisville, Phoenix, Chandler, Old Hickory.
So you've had a few.
Just about all, but man, a lot of it is a feel thing, and I haven't totally committed to one company. Marucci, for sure, more than any other company out there. Victus, I swung that for a while, and Marucci just bought out Victus, it's just a feel thing for me, though. I know like guys like Jeter, I know he swung the same bat his whole career, but sometimes, especially late in the season, you might want to go with something a little bit lighter. My standard weight is usually 33.5 inches, 31.5 ounces, but it kind of changes throughout a season. You might not really be feeling good at the plate, and not that it's the bat by any means, but you want to go up there and maybe a different feel, distribution of weight, all that. Someone pick up a teammate's bat, and that might feel good, and that might get you going. But for me, I always go back to this model at the end. I mean, this is all I swung all off season, and these guys have been treating me great for years now. So it's a feel thing for me. I don't have a set bat, set company, but right now you just test the waters and go off feel.